Hello and welcome to another update video about BNB. On the BNB chart, the triangle that we discussed in the last videos over the last few days, that triangle seems to be unfolding nicely. In the video yesterday, we were here basically at the low point, and I highlighted to you that to really keep this Elliott wave triangle alive, which seems to be unfolding as an ABCDE structure, which could have completed the fourth wave in this correction that started on the 15th of March. Well, that E wave needed to turn around basically there, and it did that, okay? It did turn around where it needed to. That's not me predicting the future, that's simply stating where in such a pattern, if the wave count is correct, the E wave would normally terminate, okay? And it did that, which means it needs to finish these E waves, which are typically the last waves of a triangle, well, always. They need to finish before breaking beyond the C wave, in this case, C wave low. And that was at $513. So the E wave did bottom around 536. And it is possible that we have now started wave 5 to the upside, wave 5 of C of a larger third wave. We discussed the longer time frame chart in yesterday's video. At the moment, I would prefer that this E wave is finished. It doesn't need to be finished. This is a range, okay? This is a range and it could still stretch out further, maybe even forming lower highs and higher lows. And maybe this D wave is only finishing here. And maybe we get another higher low in wave E, okay? That's possible. That would even look a little bit better when we look at the proportions of the length of what would be wave D and compare that with the wave B. But we've already got the minimum number of waves that we need to call it a completed Elliott wave triangle. Typically, when we're dealing with a triangle like this, a fourth wave can be a triangle. In this case, the fourth wave could have finished here at the end of wave E, but we don't know until we get a breakout of the range. So obviously this could simply be a triangle that's still extending. It could still morph into something different. Even if we break down, the support areas are there. It would not change the assumption that this is a wave 4, even if we break to the downside. It would just mean that we maybe follow a diversion. A wave 4 can take different shapes. For example, a wave 4 can take a triangle as shown here. But a wave 4 can also take a WXY pattern shape or just an ABC. This here would most likely morph into a WXY if we form another low. Then possibly that low could test the $470 level, which is the 38.2 retracement level next, or even $428, which is the 50% retracement level. And at the moment, however, because we are moving up, we did hold where the E wave needed to finish. We can say, okay, possibly the fourth wave is finished. And we can focus on higher, but with any analysis, there is a key level. The key level is here, the E wave low at $536. And as long as we're now holding that level and move higher, break the D wave high at $620. That's the first indication that we are breaking out. And then follow by breaking the B wave high, and that is at $631, well, then we're basically following here a fifth wave to the upside. That's the idea. But as you can see as well, you know, in this sort of pennant here, bullish pennant, there is still plenty of space if the market needs to use it. And that's sort of the idea at the moment, yeah? And it's possible that the wave 5 just unfolds as an ABC structure. That's not so clear from this structure. The move down here into the October lows was a wave 2. The move up has been extremely choppy. I'm calling that a third wave, but it looks like an ABC structure. Also, the wave 1 was an ABC structure here. Therefore, the third is 1, and the overall fifth wave will be. The only question is what's happening here in the short term in this C wave of wave 3. This could, of course, be an ending diagonal, so it might be that also this wave 5 is an ABC, but we shouldn't really count the micro nano waves, yeah, of these movements. Best is just to focus on the levels, support that hold, And now we just need to see if the market can hold the low. Okay, just maintain above it. If that's the case, it should take the price to round about $700 next, which is this sort of resistance here, the green line. And if we zoom out again a little bit, then we can see this is actually the all-time high. And just above that, I've got the ideal targets for a third wave here, $709 to $807. That's my update about BNB. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.